Welcome back. This is the beginning of our second segment, visiting with Bruce Howard, the operations manager for FHK. In this segment, we'll be visiting with Bruce about what's going on in the world of professional accounting now. Bruce, San Antonio is the seventh largest city in America now. We've got biotech, we've got traffic coming through from NAFTA in Mexico, we've got the port of San Antonio, lots of things happening. How is this affecting the demand for accountants in San Antonio?
This type of economic development activity certainly keeps a very strong request for that kind of talent. There's always a pull for accounting talent when businesses are expanding and growing. Remember what accounting's fundamental description is, the language of business, and people depend so much now on the ability to know where they are, where they've come from, what they've done, to help them evaluate and decide on where to go. As a result, that type of increased economic activity says we need more of those people with that skill set, not the least of which is the continued pressure from government and other entities for regulatory compliance and things like that. Those types of things that affect our atmosphere in business are going to make a degree in accounting very valuable for a long time.
Well, in fact, I've been to seminars that emphasize the importance of having a compliance officer to oversee this entire field.
There you go, very much so. I mean, I think that 10 years ago, such a title would have never even been considered. But as a result of the changing environment and the changing climate, sure, our profession's going to adapt and find those new titles, if you will.
So regional accounting firms like yours are seeing a demand and an increase in their business?
Yes, absolutely. I think it's not only evident from the direct increase of business activity that regional firms that like ours, who have been in San Antonio for 30 years, but also notice that San Antonio has seen an influx of national firms and super regional firms come in and take a presence in San Antonio. So somewhere right this minute, there's some people sitting in a boardroom saying we need to be a part of that action.
Good. We're seeing our enrollment expand here at Texas A&M University San Antonio. Are you seeing accounting enrollment? I know you visit regularly to other colleges in the area. Is that happening?
Yes, absolutely. Accounting enrollments are going up, but there's no slack in the academic entry requirements. It's incumbent that students be sensitive to that, but enrollments are up. Students all over the area I travel in Central Texas know that the value of this type of degree continues to be extremely beneficial, and so they're gonna chase that type of path.
Now, another point that you made to me prior to this interview was that accountants are moving in and out of public accounting, which means that there's always more openings in public accounting.
That's right. The information feed I get is consistently talking about how you may see 5 accounting students graduate, go into the world of accounting, and in about 2 or 3 years, maybe there's only 2 still in it. So you've got this constant, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back situation that's going to keep pressure on the supply side.
But a lot of those accountants in public accounting end up going to work for client firms or private industry or government.
Absolutely.
And bring a background that they got from public accounting that the private firm or government would be hard pressed to duplicate.
Exactly. It's still a great place to learn and gain valuable experience. And so it's tough for us that try to manage and build our practices. We know there's always that demand on that talent. But sure, there's lots of buyers out there, if you will, that are going to look for that type of candidate.
All right, this concludes our second segment, a look at where we are in accounting. In our third and concluding segment, we'll be asking Bruce where he sees accounting going in the next 20 years, the future of San Antonio. In editing,
Yes.